Okay. I think, oh, the whirlpool! No! The worst time for the whirlpool! No! Hey Geeks, Arahli here. Welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. Thanks for joining me. We are back on IronMine, the Genesis servers. I'm in K mode. I've decided that I kind of want to get a different creature for water stuff. So we're going to shoot down here and see if we can find... I saw a Tuso down here earlier. S Plus had a gigantic update. So I've been kind of working on the Geek servers and some stuff with the IronMine servers with Monkey Puzzle as well. So it's been it's been a little work. So I'll show you guys some of that in a minute. Like I said, I saw a decent one. I want to kind of get down here. I was on one of the sea sausages, and they... okay. Okay, yep, this is not what I wanted. I was on a sea sausage, and apparently the Tusos can't grab them, which I didn't remember. There's actually some really high level, oh boy, like some 174s down here for, what are they called? Not megalodons, the giant things. Mosasaurs. Yeah, there's some 174 Mosasaurs down here. It's pretty awesome. I don't have anywhere near the stuff I'd need to actually tame one of those guys. So I'm just hoping that stupid whirlpool. I'm just hoping that Tuso's still down here. And I think the Tuso will grab Baryonyx, right? I think so. Oh, are you it? Are you he? 120. You are she. Okay. I think, oh, the whirlpool! No! The worst time for the whirlpool! No! No! Stupid whirlpool! Ah! Quit it! I just need to get down close enough. Oh yeah, no, that's a problem. Oh my gosh, whirlpool, for real. I don't even know if the dude's still... Can you pull myself out of this? It looked like it was released. Yeah, I don't need you attacking me, buddy. Oh boy. I didn't see a death message, so I don't think it killed the Baryonyx, but this is ridiculous. Like I said, there's some 174 mosses down here, which I'd rather not be tangled up with. Okay, thing's done. Where's our dude? This is so stupid. Where'd our dude go? Oh, there's the mosses over there. Yeah, there's that guy. I need... Uh-oh. Front row. That's 24. Oh, are you on him? You got him? Okay. Hey, yeah, if you're holding him, that's good. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. We'll just get rid of that. Yeah. Did you let go of the other guy? Well, that was exciting. Okay, there's Ombre, the other dude. You okay? You okay? Whoa, man, what a horrible time for that to show up. Okay, let's get the Baryonyx. I'm so glad you're still alive, Baryonyx. Okay. That was harrowing. Welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. Woo! But now got ourselves a nice Tuso. I feel a little more at ease here. Oh, this is James' base, by the way. Dude's got some like 328 Tusos apparently, so we'll need to do some breeding probably. But at least we've got a little guy to kind of get working on. I wonder if these guys can. Was it right click is what grabs? Can we grab these guys? Doesn't look like it. That's cool, man. I actually didn't want to hurt you. I just wanted to see if I could grab you. Oh, it feels so much better, though, to have a dino that, like, I don't feel like is going to be an issue down here at all. Like, the sea sausages work great, but they're just not... Like, you get too low, and they take a lot of damage and stuff. And they don't do some crazy amount of damage back to other things, either. You know, so, like, with this, like, at least the mosses and stuff, I feel like I can at least take them on. Is this? Are we back to base? Let's tickle this guy here. That does suck though with the electrophorus, the eels, that you can't smoke them, or you can smoke them, but you can get shocked off them. So you got to kind of pay attention to what's going on all the time. But got a little more speed now. Oh, this is great. We can explore the ocean properly. All right, so let's get our 10 ticklers in here. Much better. And then we'll talk about the S Plus update. Just do these things right here. Okay, buddy. I should probably name you. Options. Change name. And just type in here. It's a callback to one of the things I made Monkey name one of his squids on Ragnarok. So Tentacle, welcome, good buddy. Okay, let's look at some stuff, guys. It's probably still not quite daytime, but we're over here at the Genesis base that Monkey and I share. Let's get out of our heavy breathing mode here. I'm gonna go put this dude back, the Baryonyx that we borrowed for this. Okay, last time we were here, is this one? Last time we were playing on the IronMine server, we were doing a bunch of missions, which was fun. It was great. We had to mind wipe, we did some stuff. It was a good stream, but I lost all my stuff. So did Monkey Puzzle, because we didn't think of putting our dinos in the little transmitter beforehand. So, yeah, we're I forgot all about that, honestly, and I had to kind of start from not having stuff on me. So, I got some basics, nothing crazy, just the kind of basic stuff we need here. Okay. But so yeah, S Plus, big update. This is an item collector now. It's a dude, and you get real close up in here. It's a little hard to see because we're shorter than him apparently. But like, see how the eyes look all crazy? That's the desiccated corpse that's from Ragnarok. So Orion's son, the mod author, used like the corpse to put him in. It's real creepy, man. I love it though. You can kind of barely see the neck is the wrong color in there where it's supposed to be. He's wearing like a wingsuit. It kind of looks like. But he's all hazmated up because that poor dude's got to handle a bunch of poop and stuff. So, so here's the big thing: all of the homestead items that got integrated into ARK at some point got integrated, I think, with the same numbers that Orion's son put in for all of his S Plus stuff. Which meant that there were some weird issues. We occasionally had things switching between... You hungry, man? Okay. We'd occasionally have things where, like, we'd built them in S Plus and they'd switch over to Homestead, and Homestead would switch to S Plus. There's some real weird stuff. So he rewrote all of that, I think, because now there's new item numbers, I'm pretty sure, for all that stuff. But one of the things that kind of came out of that is that... it overrode a bunch of structures, which it kind of had to, right? So anything that was S Plus before that had a homestead variety or variant of that became the the homestead version. So, as an example, regular stone foundation. We didn't use stone triangle foundations. You can see this is already S+. I switched this. We used S+ for all our stuff. Now, the S+ stone foundations here are the same, but like my fridge, all of this stuff, thankfully, most of this got transferred like it's supposed to, but things like triangles are something they added in for Homestead, which means all of these are now Homestead pieces. Now, I'm not going to fix these all, but I'm going to show you the issue that came with them. So we've got a new gun. Right, this is one of the weird issues that we get into. So you can see now it says info. This is the multi-tool. Instead of a demo gun and all the other pillar stuff, it's the multi-tool. And you fire it, it makes a great sound. Like you're shooting off of you're ricocheting off in front of you. But it kind of tells you all the different stuff it does. This has been changed a little bit. You can reload, and it would normally change things. It used to be to just tap R a bunch, which is doing now. Now you actually hold control, left control, and you can pick which one you're in now. So we're going to do structure. And now we've got pickup, or I can right-click, and it'll switch to demo, or right-click and go to convert. Now convert will convert homestead things. So these are homestead things. This door is homestead. Here's the problem. We're on a platform, which is moving. You see the gentle sway of the turtle's back here? So I'm going to convert this. Now the door is no longer attached to our platform. So if I move the turtle now, this door is just going to be floating in space. Okay? So what you end up having to do if you have a platform build, and thankfully it's only been platforms we've had to worry about. A lot of people worried about things just collapsing and falling apart, and it didn't happen, thankfully, for almost anything we have. But if you pick up the pieces, well, I need to actually convert that first. Whoops. Put that away. So you have to convert the piece first. It'll disconnect. Then you have to pick it up. Put away your gun. Put the piece down. And then you can place the door. Now that's connected again, so we're fine. And like I said, this is only really an issue on platforms. But if you have a platform saddle, that's something you gotta deal with. Now, I'm just not going to pick those up. They have the same durability. They're still all set here. It's fine. I picked up a couple things because I had to, just to kind of see how it worked. I have to do the rest of my doors. But that's kind of an issue for a lot of people. Tentacle. You didn't have to follow me over here, you little cutie pie. I forgot you're on follow. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's do one of these things. Because it's always one of the best parts of the squids. It's the leaving of the tentacles up in the air. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So, but like all these, right? These are regular these S+ stone foundations. I wonder if Monkey already fixed that. But like a lot of stuff now has been switched over. So all of this is S+, which we're good to go. It's not a big deal. But that converting gun is super important now. To kind of do that stuff. Now, once again, there's different options, right? You can go over here, you can do pillar, light, repair, remote. These are all different things that you can kind of adjust through now. So like remote, we can do activate or deactivate. I wonder if that'll work on these guys. Actually, we can try on this real quick. This is the S+ transmitter. You can turn it off now. No more do you have to have a giant pillar of light into the sky. And it still works. Even though it's not, turned on right now, you can still do all of your ARK data, that kind of stuff. You can still transfer between servers. What you're supposed to turn it on for, and turn the light on for, is the Dino Scan feature. You have to have more and more of these hooked up for Dino Scan to do specific things. But we don't play that. We don't do Dino Scans. It's a little too cheaty. So I'm going to shoot this guy back off. Question now is, can I shoot this? And it's activated. So it's the idea. You can kind of do this. You can deactivate it by right-clicking. That means things... Oh, there's one for door. So you can turn on your fabricator and stuff. Turn it off. For door... I wonder if that'll work on the gates. Yep. I don't... I'm just in a spot where I can't see it, maybe. Okay, I broke it. We'll just close it. Okay, it might have just been because it was like recessed into the ocean platform. So thankfully, with the way Monkey Puzzle built, because we were always a little worried about the platforms, all of this stuff was supported by the pillars anyways, so it wouldn't have actually made a big difference if things did collapse. But on the Geeks, I did some pretty extensive testing, and we have no foundation support turned on for the Geeks, and we didn't lose any buildings. So it's one of those things that I could have gone very wrong for some places, but apparently didn't have any issues for us, so it's good. Everyone kind of got to just chill out and we got to do our thing. Let's look at some of the stuff that's in here now. One of the things I'd like for us to learn, this is a different thing too. So the ocean platforms have an S plus version of them now, and they are different sized than the other ones were. So we have to learn on IronMine, you have to learn the regular one and you automatically learn the S plus one. On the Geeks, I actually turned on just the S plus ones. So in this, you wouldn't even see this. You would only see the S plus one. And when you learn this, you learn the other one. So there's a couple different ways to set some of that stuff up. It'll be interesting to see how well it works because there are some kind of oddities for that. But I do want to actually try to build one of those real quick because there are some stark differences to the way this works. Structures. We want... Is it in here? Ocean? So yeah, it's not, it's the same. So the metal ingots are less, right? 750 versus 1500. There's a pretty good reason for that, and I'll show you guys. Like, same with wood. All this stuff is a little bit less that you need there. I'm gonna show you why, because it's a pretty big difference. I get some of the reasons. I'm not 100% sold on it though. Okay, ocean platform. So this is the metal version, right? Let me get over. Let's do a little bit too. Try to get this lined up as much as we can on that corner. Okay, bear with me. Okay. So size is pretty different, right? Like that's the regular one. This is the S plus one. Okay. So it's a huge size difference between the two of them, right? You actually need 4 of these to make up one of the vanilla ones now. Now, there is a benefit to this, and what I can consider the drawback to this. So the biggest drawback to me is the dimensional change here. Not that it's smaller, because that's fine. There's a reason that it's smaller and it works all right. But like this is 3 ceilings wide. So you've got 1, 2, 3. And on this one, it's only actually 2 wide. So one comes to about halfway, but it comes over this line. The other one covers up this other piece. So it's only 2 wide. It's not horrible, but I like the structure support of this, right? It's a big piece. But here's the other thing you can do first. We can select models, right? Which I don't want to do while I'm on here. Because if you do the way you're on there, can change some stuff. We can do that from here though, right? So let's hold this and we'll do model. Now we can pick 2 sides. You notice that the one right in front of me and the other is gone. Switch it. Now we just have straight lines. So let's do done real quick. So there's no piece here. Let me just show you. It's gone, right? So you got these cool like floating bits now. The ladders are gone from the inside, so that won't. You don't have automatic ladders anymore for it. We'll get up on here real quick. But these are still here, so it works out pretty cool for that kind of stuff. And it means you can build a lot of cool different shapes and stuff because this works just like the other ceiling stuff does, right? We just want one side done. different side, you can just kind of switch between what you want for it, right? You want 3 sides, you can do that. You can kind of build them in whatever shape you want. So let's do this, and then let's look at that. So you can actually just build a nice long narrow pen if you want, or if you want one this size, you put 4 of these together, and you'll get that. Let's go see if I've got enough to do a couple more of these just so I can kind of show you. So, like I said, the drawback to me is that that they're too narrow now. I liked the wideness of what you had there, like especially the metal ones. Can we do 3 more? It's gonna wipe us out of stuff. It's a lot of mats. I'll have to do some farming afterwards. That's fine. Monkey and I haven't really been playing too much recently. We've both been playing Last Oasis and some other games. Just been a lot of cool stuff to play right now. So, okay, we got 3. So let's go kind of see this at a larger scale. And there's other stuff that's been added and stuff too, and we'll kind of get to those as we get to them. There's a neat remote. Is that what it's called? He's got this this transfer thing. It's not working with all the stuff yet. Okay, it's not called that then. Let's just do S plus. Do the stuff I haven't learned yet, because I don't think I've learned it yet, because it doesn't work for all the stuff I want it to yet. I probably maybe did load it. Yeah, I don't see it down here, so I must have already learned it then. It's a cool new thing that's it's like a transfer switch. So all the stuff that we have down below us that we use for our harvesting and everything, we harvest that stuff, and then we've been using the remote transfer tool to send stuff up to our storehouse up here, right? The new thing that he added, though, you can actually, it hasn't been set to work with everything yet, but once everything's working like it's supposed to, we'll be able to kind of just pressure plate activated, I think, and send all of the stuff that we would normally use the transfer tool for, just up to the thing. I don't see it. I don't know what it's called either. I'll figure it out. I'll tell you guys next time, probably. Platforms Plus has kind of been integrated into this too, which is neat. Let's get this. Let's move. I just tried to reverse like this was an advanced draft. It is not. So let's just move this out of the way for a second so we can kind of continue on showing this. Okay. So, one of the big benefits of this, I'm going to show you 2 big benefits of this update. So, Ocean Platform, awesome, right? You can snap one. Oh, we can't place a structure there. They snap, and it queues up the next one. So, I can't place this here to show you that it's the full thing, though, unfortunately. But the neat thing with the model selector now, right, is that we can pick this. I guess we can leave it that way now. Then what we'll do is we'll make this 3-sided. We want this 3-sided. And then this one. So now, well, we can do this one too, can't we? So this one we actually want it to be a corner piece. Is that right? You swim so fast. Oh, it seems to think that that piece is there still. Okay, that'll work enough for us to kind of So now though, see, we've kind of got like this nice big L shape that you can make out of it. So you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. And there's, like I said, there's more snap points on it. We're supposed to just snap ladders and stuff down. See if I'm close enough to pull this down for a ladder. Nope. Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared to do this part. We were back. We just get this. Let's do... yeah, sure, 6. I guess we'll grab some ceilings too, right? Oh. Just grab a couple of those. So yeah, probably the two things, well, I guess the thing I'm probably the most excited about, which is a very silly thing, is that as long as you have more of whatever piece you're placing in your inventory, it does that auto placing thing now, which I think is phenomenal. So on the regular platforms, you can snap inside, but you can't go very far outside, right? So let's put one of these down here. So 1, 2, 3. You can't do this. Too far away, right? So let's do 6. We're going to switch to our structure gun. We're going to pick up. You cannot pick up the platforms, these ones, with the gun, which is fantastic. Actually, I don't think you can pick these up either. Let's find out. Yep, so even though it says, like, hold for pickup, or hold, pickup options, we've made this so, like, your pickups are 5 seconds on here. So that does work much better, which is great. So we'll put that away. So now let's look at... because we're too close. But now we can go outside of them. Oops. So this one, so foundation support needed, right? So this still counts as a foundation, but it has the traditional foundation requirements for it, which is pretty neat. If you have foundation support turned off, you can just keep going. It's pretty easy. That's actually something I was playing with the Geeks. Once you have that place, you can kind of just go from where you want. Now we've got ladder snap points here as well. We've got one of these placed. Climb right up. No problem. So definitely neat. It's a lot of the cool stuff is kind of built into it. It's going to take some getting used to for the S Plus stuff. But yeah, I just kind of thought I'd show you guys. We want to get ourselves a new dino today. We got one. I'm going to take this back down so Puzzles can cry if he gets logged in and sees this. Pick up. Oh, there's actually one more thing I want to show you that's kind of a neat thing before we go. Let's get this stuff all picked up. I just want to show you something with some of the pieces and parts. That was a neat addition that helps out for some cool building stuff. Oh, I think it was trying to... Oh, I think that was trying to pick up the wrong thing. Oh, that would sucked. Oh, this actually might not pick up because it has the... Look at that. There are structures connected to the platform. So because the ladder is there... Oh, that's even better. Oh. So if you have structures on here, it won't just pick it up. That is fantastic. Now I can pick it up. Slowly sinking. Neat. That's actually a really nice addition that I hadn't seen. It's totally on accident we found out about that. Let's just swim back in real quick. So sorry on play, I think. Right? Okay. Okay. Let's get up here. Let's show you one more cool thing with this gun. We're going to go to model select on this. Okay, and we'll go over here. This is stone, right? So you can now click anything that's below that level of building material, you can just switch into the other one. So if we want to make it look like thatch, I can make it look like thatch. We can make it look like adobe if we wanted to, or you can click on it and go back to stone. That means that you could actually build like you could build everything out of tech or metal, right? And then switch it to look like anything else you have. And that works on like all of this stuff. So see stone and wood there, right? Oh, for this one, it's going to just switch between the two. Okay, so it just switches in between walls and, or half walls and thing. But like anything else that's done that way, right? Adobe raft, wood raft, thatch raft. And then anything we have like for this, right? We've got metal ceilings. For this, I could do greenhouse. I could get on it again, and I can pick any of the other ones again. So you get these cool options of kind of changing it to anything you want to do with that. You know, we could give the whole thing a glass bottom look if we wanted to, and it still carries. See the metal ceiling? It still has the 10,000 health that you would normally get. So it's a pretty neat way to kind of like let you just build what you want and let you have like the safety. What is up with my? Let me see that weird. What is that? That was weird. Okay. Anyways, well, whew, so I barely unpacked anything, but I just kind of like to, bring you guys back. Welcome back to ARK. We'll make some more videos here pretty soon. I've got another server I'm working on with UTC. We're gonna get some stuff working on that, and then Crystal Isles will be launching pretty soon, and we're gonna actually do a swap of one of our servers on Geeks to give us the option of putting Crystal Isles on. Get to see the crazy new bird. It's gonna be great. So anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content. Sorry it's been such a little long period in here. I'll give you a quick life update at the very end here. I'm moving again. I managed to get, there's a position open for, I do kitchen design in the real world, and there's a kitchen design position with the very first store I worked at back home. So I am going to be moving home soon. I have to find a house. So that has been what's taken up most of my time recently. I've been really focused on trying to find a place to live and get that stuff all kind of squared away. Once I actually have some of that stuff solidified, we'll talk more about it, but just see, like, that's real world. Arahli is working on getting a new house and moving back home, to be closer to my family and stuff. So, it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. Gotta find a house. It'll be a great time, though. So, thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you, oi, on the flip side.